ROI is everything for a brand. These days reporting is everything. From your perspective, what more should marketing procurement be doing to manage spend effectively?
Yeah, in this manifesto it was, and I'll quote a great guy called Joey Priest, who wrote the book I always wish that I'd written, where he basically said that marketing procurement should be called marketing investment managers. Yeah. I think the manifesto was about taking more of a role in saying we need to invest in work that's working. Yeah. And what is that? And too often I see, especially in pitch processes, no KPIs and SLAs in place, no investment in a budget for that effectiveness.
Well, you've got to bring cost into that as well. Is that return on investment? So if you're looking at that supplier base, cost will be an underarching factor that people have to figure into the equation, really. And that's where marketing procurement can be those managers of the investment.
I've always felt really strongly from a marketing procurement view, we have to be and take the lead and encourage our clients, whoever they are, to really spend money to measure effectiveness. It's not, you're not going to get that sort of stuff for free, and you're using different platforms. But actually, you have to invest in stuff in all shapes and sizes in the marketing budget that's working, that's driving sales, that's hitting the sales targets, that's raising the brand awareness, whatever those targets are. We are marketing procurement, so we understand the numbers, but we have to work with our stakeholders. And I think we have a great role to say, right, we have to pick the right agencies with the right answer, and it isn't just that great shiny new ad. It is about how they are going to work, that behavioural change campaign. Did it change behaviour? You spent 5 million on it, and with more for less, you spent 4 million on it. Yeah. Did it drive those behaviours? So I think it's a great role that we just need to really raise our game on and encourage our stakeholders to invest in it. And I don't think we invest as much as we should do on it.
We enable people to become an investment manager by using our platform because we give you visibility of the spend. Then you can take a view, is it the correct level of spend? And then, as you say, you can take the next view, which is, okay, we know what we've spent, we know where we spent it and how it aligns, and that's correct, and we've negotiated it and had those conversations, so we're all happy as a brand. But then the next level up is it effective? So I think this is where, as we were saying earlier, when marketing and procurement work together, then we see a better outcome. And I think that's one of those things where it needs to get closer, and you can use the two sets of data really effectively, because then you've got a business report that says, we know what we spent, how we spent it, and we can prove that we've done that efficiently. And then you can say, actually, and then the channels that these are the channels that we were performing on, or we can tell you the ROI of each investment that we've made, so we've managed that investment globally.
It's a great opportunity, along with the other areas that we talked about, where we can step in and say, actually, have you thought about this? We do want more for less, but surely you need to invest the pounds, euros and dollars on those that drive to hit our targets.
Sometimes I think procurement needs to have the bigger view. Sometimes I think we're all guilty of it. You can focus on the day-to-day and you'll be in your silo or in your swim lane. But sometimes you need to have a bigger view and say, actually, what was the goal here?
I agree.
And sometimes I think we lose sight of that because we're kind of some brands are looking at the minutiae and actually, but keep the end goal in mind.
Yeah, I totally agree. Could a KPI be cost savings? But actually, if the stakeholders and marketing's KPIs are different from procurement's KPIs, and they're not matched to what the organisations are, that's not going to work. So you need to have aligned KPIs, and you need to invest. And I think that for me is the key, and that's what Joey was saying, marketing investment managers. But you need to invest, be able to have those metrics, and working with partners like yourself to say there is value to spending money on this because we know we'll get the results. Therefore, we'll get more sales. And we get more sales, we'll keep our jobs, and the company will grow.
The world goes round.
Yeah, exactly. So no, I think it's a great role, and I think, in the words of Jerry, we should be marketing investment managers and make that call to invest in effectiveness because everyone benefits.
It's time for marketing procurement to step out of the shadows and take ownership of a role that has the potential to deliver so much more. This is your moment to rise, to lead, to reframe what's possible. You are the future of marketing procurement.